The matter chop hot.
Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye!
After being sworn in on January 7th, now we have President John Dramani Mahama as our president. And after so many people have been sending messages to him both online and offline, one of them in the space right now is a letter sent by Charles Niyama Mensah, aka Shatta Wale, to the president, John Dramani Mahama. We are going to go into details of that particular letter, what it entails, and what he's saying. My name is Roland Amate. You're welcome to another exciting edition of Info Day. If you're watching, make sure you subscribe and also share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you also think about what you're going to discuss today. And of course, let me say big ups to Shagzy for holding us down on today's episode. If you're a driver and you want to make some cool cash, why not download the app today, sign up with just 20 Ghana cedis, where whatever you earn or whatever you get is for you, pay no commission to anybody. And if you're a rider, your most safe, secure and affordable ride is definitely Shagzy. And also let me say a big thank you to Tetekwashi Art Market for also holding us down. They are located at the Tetekwashi roundabout off the Medina La Paz Road. That is right opposite Villaggio and near the Talo office. So straight into today's topic. This is a letter penned down by top musician Shatta Wale, aka Charles Niyama Mensah, to John Dramani Mahama, the president. In fact, resuming office, one of the agenda of the president or one of his campaign messages was resetting Ghana. Therefore, even in terms of the ministries and what have you, some have been slashed, some have been merged. So, some of them have been merged, all right, and others have also been changed. It is what it is. And in that space, Shatta, coming back from Jamaica, has never said something about his inauguration or what have you, but then has also replied or sent a message to John Dramani Mahama. In that message, this is captured on Ghana Web, says, don't forget to add the entertainment space to your reset agenda. Shatta Wale to Mahama. Reading the story says, dancehall artist Charles Niyama Mensah, popularly known as Shatta Wale, has urged the president of Ghana to cause a change in the entertainment industry. He believes that since John Dramani Mahama is resetting the country, there will be a need for a reset in the entertainment space. Shatta Wale is of the view that young people who want to pursue a career in the space need to know that it is business and not just fun. He made this known in a letter he wrote to the president via social media. His letter read, "Letter to our new president of Ghana. I wish our new president, John Dramani Mahama, would also reform our music system to attract more professionals on radio and television, similar to the appointment of new ministers when they assume power. The entertainment industry needs that change. The younger ones coming can't go through what some of us have been through. My humble wish, just for the next generations to come and see this music business as a job and not just fun." And this is what came from man like Shatta Wale. Of course, for me, I totally agree. Yes, in terms of resetting the space, if we think there are so many things that are not going right, of which we know that some of them indeed are not going right. From the Musicians Union of Ghana, Musica, to GAMRO, to FIPAC, that is the film industry, among so many sectors. But then, with the outgoing government or the outgoing government, one thing that was very, very peculiar to them, or one thing that you can always use to tag them or thank them for doing for the nation, is the Year of Return or the Beyond the Return initiatives, whereby certain things were done to attract people from the diaspora into the country. That is one of the initiatives that people love. So it is very prudent for you to charge on the government and say that it's in resetting government or in resetting the whole nation, one of the sectors that we have problems in is indeed the creative art industry. What do you think are some of the things that the government can do to help reset the whole creative art industry, like Shatta Wale is saying? And for this, coming from somebody like Shatta Wale, what impact do you think it is going to make? Because you remember, even before the general election, Shatta came on live to talk about how people who think Mahama did something bad or did something bad to John Mahama as at that time, the president, should go and apologize, of which him said he was one of the people, which he even went to apologize to him.
Oh, Shatta. No, good to see you. There's nothing. Nothing. You're my son. Okay. No problem.
True. I got my first house, so I don't.
By God's grace, you'll be fine.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I felt energy. I met you.
I've been calling him. He doesn't pick.
They were all peeved.
Right.
I'll talk to him. Okay. He'll give you a call.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I just wanted to come and say.
Yes. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Exactly. So in that sense, what are some of the things that you think that in the creative art sector, not just renaming of the ministry or what have you? I've seen so many people with their view on the renaming of the ministry. But then, my own is that, what are some of the immediate things? Because in the old administration, there were things like they were building amphitheaters, they were doing this, they were doing that. That did not even see daylight. Of course, some others saw daylight though, but others that are equally important did not see daylight. And immediately, we all know that if there is a government who do not even have time on its hands, it is this particular administration, of which 4 years there would definitely be a change in governance, either to the opposition party, or even if the incumbent is to retain power, it will definitely be another new leader. So in that sense, what are some of the things that should be done? And in naming the minister for the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Arts, some people are saying have other candidates in mind. Others are saying Rexoma, some are saying Baba Sadiq, some are saying Mrs. Jifa Gomashi, who have actually chaired or headed this particular ministry before. So in that sense, which people or what kind of person would you suggest they name as the minister, or even what are some of the things that you think the government should do immediately for the creative arts sector, just like Shatta Wale is calling on the president, John Dramani Mahama, to reset as part of their resetting the whole country and other administration? One of the sector they need to do is to reset the entertainment industry, where even professionals, yes, and of course, on that tangent to agree, because professionals means that people who are practitioners and also have like a breast experience with whatever is going on in that aspect, even when they speak or when they send to speak to entertain, inform, and educate, they do that with some level of professionalism, not what we are seeing recently as insult media in the space. So on that tangent, I agree with him, but you can equally share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think about what Shatta has said, or Shatta Wale's letter to John Dramani Mahama, the president, and his administration. Let me hear from you. Until then, I'll meet you on the other side. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!